Hey guys, what's up? LD Shadow Lady here, and today I'm kind of starting a new series. Basically what I'm going to do is get some Call of Duty gameplay and do a post commentary over it, because with games like Minecraft and other live commentary games, it's kind of difficult to talk about a certain subject because I get easily distracted by things in the game. Now, you don't have to watch the gameplay, and I'd actually prefer it if you didn't, because if you happen to be watching it right now, you'll see that I kind of suck at this game. And the reason for that is because I've only had it, well, at the point that I recorded this, I only had it maybe 3 days or something, and I'm worse than a Christmas noob because it's now past Christmas and I still suck at this game, and I don't know the maps, so I'm just running around like a headless chicken trying to shoot whatever I see, and everyone's just hiding in all these little places and sniper spots and stuff, and I'm such a noob at this game. I don't care. You can flame me for it, you can tell me how bad I am, I don't really care. That's not the point. But what I wanted to talk about is how this new series is going to go. Basically, you don't have to have the gameplay open. You can just open a different tab and do whatever else you want. You can play a game while you're listening to this if you want to listen to this. If you don't want to listen to this, you can just turn it off. But what I'm going to do is just talk about random topics so that you can kind of get to know me better, or so that I can just ramble, because I like to talk a lot. In case you haven't noticed, I'm actually quite a shy person in real life. I used to be really, really shy. In school, I didn't speak unless I was spoken to, and anytime the teacher called on me to answer a question, I'd go bright red, and I just threw a stun into a random corner there. Anyway, if the teacher called on me, I'd go bright red because I was really embarrassed. I don't know why, but that's just the way I was, and I hardly had any friends because I'm a loser. Basically, that's not even what I wanted to talk about today. That's not what I wanted to talk about at all. What I actually wanted to talk about was a topic that somebody told me to make a commentary about a really long time ago, and I kind of haven't been able to because I haven't, I've been in America and haven't had an Xbox, which is another reason why I'm terrible at this game, because I haven't played Xbox for 3 months, and this is just me getting back into it, and my left thumb always really hurts whenever I play now. It's terrible. So, what I wanted to talk about, let's get to it. Basically, I touched on this in probably my first ever Call of Duty commentary, which was over a year ago, and it is superpowers. Basically, what superpower I would have and why, and what are the advantages of the superpowers that I would choose. So I think the first time I did this commentary, I decided that I would have the power of telekinesis, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically, look, I walked into a car there. It's basically the ability to control objects, and I don't know if it includes people, but it definitely includes objects. Control objects with your mind, so you can just like move things about without actually having to touch them. And I'm not sure what the range on this is, but I'm assuming that I'd be one of the most powerful telekinesis people, so I could move things from the other side of the world. But whatever. Basically, I would have that power because if you think about it, you wouldn't actually have to, have the power to fly, because you could just move the earth from under you, and then you would just kind of be flying. Like, well, you wouldn't be flying. Okay, no, because you just move yourself, because if you can control objects, then you can move yourself without having to move yourself. So you could move yourself, in a vertical fashion, so you'd be technically hovering above the ground. I stunned myself there because I'm really pro at this game, and yes, that's why I would have that power. But it does have, it's kind of disadvantages. You can't really be invisible, or you can't read minds. Oh, reading minds would be a great power. I'd love that. How much would that creep people out? That'd be amazing. I wouldn't even use it for bad. I'd just use it to troll people. So I'd be like answering the questions that they're asking in their head, and they'd be like, "How do you know that I was thinking that?" It'd be cool. So that's the only reason I would have the power to read minds, just to troll people. Not really. I mean, I don't know how useful it could be, other than trolling people, other than, well, you can't really win the lottery. You could bet people money that you know what they're thinking, but then once the secret's out that you're a mind reader, then nobody would want to bet you, because, you'd obviously lose, so they wouldn't go into that bet. But in my Ask LD Shadow Lady episode 2, which was like a vlog type video, I'm not going to link it because I can't be bothered, I answered the same question, and I said I would have the power to transform into an animal, but I'm not. I think I think that's the best power, because if you were, say, like a gorilla, you'd have super strength, and if you were a cheetah, you'd have super speed, and if you were a fly, that would practically be the same as being invisible, because nobody would like pay attention. Okay, maybe not a fly, because everyone pays attention to flies, because they're so annoying. Maybe like, what's the smallest little thing I can think of? Like just some kind of single-celled organism. You could just be that, and then actually, because if you were a single-celled organism, then you wouldn't really have ears, so you wouldn't be able to hear what was going on, or see what was going on, and you might not have enough, brain power to be able to switch back to a different animal. So that might be the only downfall of that. If you ever get the power to turn into an animal, don't turn into a single-celled organism, because you might get trapped that way. Just saying. But I think probably you turn into what's really small, has ears, something that just some kind of a small fly that's not as loud as a fly. Maybe or maybe if you were a fly, just don't fly around, just sit in the corner so nobody notices you. So you could just turn into a fly, and then that practically be the same as being invisible, because nobody would know you were there, and then you could hear people's conversations and be a spy. That would be the best power to have if you were a spy, to transform into any animal, because you could transform into a cat. Yeah, you could transform into a cat and then get the evil mastermind to adopt you as like a little kitten furry friend, and he would just sit and stroke you on his lap, and while he tells all his evil plans to all his minions, and then you'd know all the evil plans, and all you have to do is sit there and get petted by an evil man. It's quite a good deal, I think, and you'd be the best spy. What else could you be? I think the cheetah one for the speed, unless there's something faster than a cheetah. I can't really think of anything faster than a cheetah though. But basically, anyway, so with this series what I wanted to do was just talk about random topics, because I like to talk a lot. I just killed myself with an exploding car. If you happen to be watching the gameplay, you might be still laughing at me for that, but whatever. Basically I wanted to... Oh, it finished. I won. 30-20. Bad ratio. I know. Basically, if you have anything for me to talk about, then just leave a comment below. I'll get some friends in to do dual commentaries and stuff like that, because I just wanted to do something new with my channel and bring it back to its original roots, because I started off with this kind of gameplay. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment. Goodbye.